Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about number forms with decimals. So one word you might hear is decimal notation. The word notation just means to write something. So if you talk about decimal notation, it's just how you write a decimal. Another way to talk about it is standard form or standard notation. So if you have standard form, which is also decimal notation. Running out of room here. There we go. Decimal notation. All that means is that how are you writing the actual decimal? So for example, if I have this number, that is decimal notation. So that's how I'm writing the decimal in numbers. Okay. So that's my decimal notation. So then the second thing you want to think about is your word form. Okay, so how would I say this number? So when saying this number, you say the whole number the same way you normally would. So this would be 13. So I would write 13. And the decimal is and. 13 and then when you say this number, you say this just like you would the normal number. So 47. And then you say the name of the last place value that is here, the smallest place value in your decimal, on the decimal side. So 47, I'm running out of room on this, hundredths. Okay, so 13 and 47 hundredths. Now, this is where my accordion number comes in. So when we're gonna do expanded form, same thing. I'm going to pull this out. So this 10 is a 10, so 10.00. The 3 is a 3. And no, this is not the same number we're doing up there. The 6 is in the tenths place, so that'd be 6/10. And then the 9 in this case is in the hundredths, so 9 hundredths. So for this one, for my expanded form, I have 10 plus, oops, my decimal got blended in there, 3 plus 4/10 plus 7 hundredths. So that's how you would write your expanded form. So you need to, for what we're doing in classwork, standard form is going to be important, word form is going to be important, and then expanded form is also going to be important. So in some cases, they're going to say, please write each number in standard form, and it's going to have it in word form, or it's going to have it in your expanded form. Okay. So then what you would need to do is write it in standard form. So if it, for example, had the number 56 and 3 hundredths. Now, one clue that I do with this is I make my place values as dashes first so that I can fill them in. So 56 and, so I know 56 is going to go before my decimal right here. So I'm going to have 56 and 3 hundredths. So that tells me the 3 is in the hundredths place, which means that there is a 0 in my tenths place. So if it says, take your word form and make it into standard form, this is what we're looking for. If it says, take the expanded form and turn it into standard form, then you might see something like this. Okay, so 90 plus 3 plus 9/10 plus 8 hundredths. So again, one thing that I like to do is do the blanks so that I know what I'm going to fill in. So 90 goes in the tens place. The 3 goes in the ones place. This 9 goes in the tenths place. And this 8 goes in the hundredths place. So 93 and 98 hundredths is how that number would be said. Okay. Then one other thing that's a two-parter on your classwork, it'll say write each number in word form and tell the value of the underlying digit. So step 1 is going to be write it in word form. Step 2, tell the value of the underlined digit. Okay? So it is a two-step thing. So if it has the number, let's say 46 and 93 hundredths. Okay? So step 1, I need to write it in word form. Okay? Oh, and let's say that this number, this is the underlying digit. Okay? So step 1, I need to write 46 and 93 hundredths. Okay, so that's my word form. That's only step 1. Step 2 is that I need to tell the value of the underlying digit. This is the underlying digit. I'm not asking for the place because that's tenths, but the value of this is 9 tenths. Okay, so this is step 1 and this is step 2. Okay, let's do one more. Let's say I have 7. Say I have this number. So step 1, in word form, I would have 7 and 3 hundredths. Okay, 7 and 3 hundredths. And then step 2, oh, let's do our underlined digit here. Let's do this one. So our underlined digit is this. It's in the hundredths place, but the value of it is 3 hundredths. Okay? So that one's kind of tricky just in terms of, just because it has 2 steps. So you need to make sure you do step 1 and step 2. Okay? So that is decimal place value in a nutshell. We've got 3 different forms. Actually 4 different forms. 3 different forms we're looking at. Sorry. We've got word form, we've got standard form, and we have expanded form. Okay. Sorry. The 4th one I was thinking was when you're looking at the value of the underlying digit. So, but 3 forms: word form, standard form, and expanded form. So think about my accordion numbers for expanded form. Okay. So this is standard form, expanded form, and then the back of my accordion number is word form. Okay? Don't forget that the and is going to be the thing that stands for the decimal. Okay? So head over to Google Classroom and you're going to complete your classwork. Once you finish your classwork, please check it, take a picture, submit it so I can see it, and then make a menu choice. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Miss you. Bye.